Let me share a secret with you that no one else is telling you. It's not about your looks, your bank account, or even how smart you are. If you want to truly captivate any woman and make her fall for you, the key lies in mastering yourself. Yes, you heard me right, mastering yourself. This isn't about pickup lines, fancy gifts, or playing games. No, this is about something deeper. Something that 99% of men overlook. So if you've ever felt invisible, rejected, or stuck in the endless loop of trying to impress, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to reveal how to transform not just your dating life, but your entire perspective on attraction. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to unlock the secret to her heart. Let's dive in. Part 1. Breaking the myths. First, let's shatter some illusions. Everything you've been told about dating is probably wrong. Society tells us to chase, to shower women with compliments, gifts, and attention. But let me ask you this. How has that been working out for you? If you're like most men, the answer is not great. The reason is simple. You lose yourself. And guess what? She can sense it. Women are incredibly intuitive. They know when a man is putting on an act, trying too hard, or seeking validation. And when they sense that, they pull away. Think about it. How often have you seen someone relentlessly pursuing someone else, only to have that person lose interest? It's not about the flowers, the compliments, or the over-the-top gestures. It's about the energy you give off. When you're chasing, you're coming from a place of lack, a mindset of, I need her to feel complete. But here's the harsh truth. No one wants to be someone's everything when that everything is built on desperation. Now, I'm not saying you should stop putting in effort. Effort matters, but it has to come from the right place. What women truly find irresistible isn't a man who chases, but a man who knows his worth, who's calm, grounded, and unapologetically himself. Women are drawn to authenticity. They're drawn to men who don't need validation to feel whole. Men who exude quiet confidence because they've mastered themselves. And here's the good news. There's a better way. A way to attract her without chasing, without playing games, and without compromising who you are. A way that feels natural and leaves you in control. And it all starts with one thing. Mastering yourself. Mastering your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions. Because when you're solid in who you are, everything changes, including how she sees you. By the way, if you're finding this valuable so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more coming your way that you don't want to miss. Part 2. The core principle. Stoicism. So what does mastering yourself actually mean? It means embracing a philosophy that's been around for thousands of years, Stoicism. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What does an ancient philosophy have to do with dating? Everything. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming a robot. It's about mastering your emotions, staying calm and centered no matter what happens around you. Imagine the power of being unshaken in a world full of chaos. When you do that, something incredible happens. You become the kind of man that women are naturally drawn to. Not the loudest guy in the room. Not the one cracking jokes just for attention. Not the guy trying to prove himself at every turn. No. Instead, you become the man who is grounded, confident, and secure in who he is. And that energy, it's magnetic. Picture this. You walk into a room, not hurried or anxious, but calm and deliberate. Your presence is commanding, not because you're trying to dominate, but because your quiet confidence speaks louder than any words ever could. You're not nervously scanning the crowd, trying to figure out what others think of you. You're not fumbling over your words, desperate to impress. Instead, you're calm, collected, and 100% present in the moment. Here's the thing. While others are scrambling to get attention, whether it's through loud jokes, flashy gestures, or over-the-top stories, you stand out by simply being unshakable. And that's the secret most men miss. Women don't just notice confidence, they feel it. It's not about what you say, but how you carry yourself. This is the power of Stoicism. It allows you to walk into any situation, whether it's a date, a party, or even an argument, and remain composed. You don't let your emotions control you. You're not rattled by rejection, not overexcited by attention, and not desperate for approval. Trust me, this quiet self-mastery makes you unforgettable. And if this idea of unshakable confidence resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've got even more insights coming up that will help you elevate your life, not just in dating, but in every area. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. Part 3. The power of words. Let's talk about communication, because yes, words do matter. But here's the thing. It's not about having the perfect pickup line or the sharpest wit. It's about creating a real connection. Think about it. How many times have you heard guys throwing out generic compliments like, "You're beautiful," or "You're so hot"? Sure, they might get a polite smile, but do they really stand out? Not at all. These words are so overused that they've become background noise. But here's the secret most men overlook. Words have the power to stand out when they speak to who she is, not just what she looks like. Compliments about her character, her intelligence, or her passions carry so much more weight than shallow flattery. Why? Because they go beyond the surface and show that you actually see her as a unique individual. Imagine this scenario. She's sharing a story about a cause she cares deeply about, her eyes lighting up as she talks. Most guys would just nod or say, "That's cool." But not you. You take a moment, look her in the eyes, and say, "You know, Sarah, I really admire how passionate you are about this. It's rare to meet someone who puts so much thought into what they believe in." See the difference? Suddenly, you're not just another guy making small talk. You're someone who notices, someone who values her, and trust me, that's unforgettable. And here's a subtle but powerful tip. Use her name. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly effective. People love hearing their own name. It's personal, it's intimate, and it makes them feel seen. But don't overdo it. This isn't about repetition. Use her name at just the right moments. For example, when you're giving her a heartfelt compliment or making an important point. "Sarah, the way you explained that was amazing." Or, "Honestly, Sarah, I think what you're doing is incredible." These small touches create a deeper sense of connection and make your words resonate even more. But let's not forget, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Your tone, your timing, and even your pauses can make a world of difference. Confidence doesn't mean rushing to fill every silence or overwhelming her with words. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is listen deeply, nod thoughtfully, and respond with intention. When she feels like she's genuinely heard, that's when real connections are formed. By the way, if you're finding these tips helpful, now's a great time to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more coming up. Tools, strategies, and insights that will completely change the way you approach communication and relationships. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. Part 4. Actions speak louder than words. But words are only half the equation. Your actions matter even more. Let's start with body language. This is where most men go wrong. When you're fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or shifting nervously, you're sending a clear message: "I'm not confident in myself." And if you're not confident in yourself, why should she be? Stand tall, plant your feet firmly, relax your shoulders, and make eye contact. Not too much, not too little. Hold her gaze for a few seconds at a time, enough to show that you're present without making it uncomfortable. These small adjustments in body language can make a world of difference. Next, move with purpose. Don't rush into a room or fidget nervously. Walk in as though you belong there, because you do. Women pick up on this. When you carry yourself with calm confidence, it's magnetic. Part 5. The Stoic Response to Adversity. Now, let's talk about those moments when things don't go as planned. Maybe the date isn't going smoothly. Maybe she's pulling away. Most guys panic. They start overthinking, texting too much, or trying to fix things. But a Stoic man does the opposite. He stays calm, he steps back and gives her space. And in that space, something amazing happens. She starts to come back. Why? Because you're not desperate. You're secure in yourself. And that's incredibly attractive. Quick reminder, if this resonates with you, let us know by hitting that like button. And if you have questions or experiences to share, drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. At the end of the day, none of this works unless you're true to yourself. Stop trying to be the guy you think she wants. Be the best version of who you already are. Embrace your flaws, your strengths, and everything in between. When you focus on mastering yourself, you'll find that women aren't just attracted to you, they're captivated by you. So here's your challenge. Stop chasing, stop trying to impress, and start living with purpose. Be the calm in the storm, the rock that others lean on. And watch as your relationships, your career, and your entire life transform. If you're ready to take the next step, subscribe to this channel and join a community of men who are leveling up in every area of their lives. Remember, it's not about tricks or games, it's about mastering yourself. And when you do that, everything changes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.